Good morning, everyone. How was your weekend? Great. Did you get to go to the beach? Oh, I'm so glad. I bet that was a lot of fun. No, I've never been to the beach, but at some point I'd really love to go. I bet it's beautiful. Everybody else have a great weekend? Oh, good. I'm glad. Okay, we're going to be in our yellow workbooks today, so if you want to pull those out of your backpacks, I can see some of you already have them out. That's great. Make sure you get a pencil, too. You're going to need it today. Okay, does everybody have a pencil in their workbook? Awesome. Okay, if you want to go ahead and open up to page 14, we're going to quickly go over what we talked about on Friday. Can anyone remind us what we did on Friday? Right, we talked about jobs. And what's a job? Right, a job is what somebody does for a living. So let's name 3 jobs that your parents do. Here, I'll give you the first one. I'm a teacher. So I come to school and I teach you, right? What about another one? A police officer. Great. What's one more? A baker. Perfect. I think I would like to be a baker someday. Okay, is everyone on page 14? Great. You remember last week that we went through all of our new vocabulary words? And you took a quiz on them? Right, we're going to use those vocabulary words again today. Ready? So what I want us to do is look at these 4 pictures right here on the page, and I want us to match the word or the name of the job with each picture. Can we do that? Let's do one together, okay? So in the first picture, picture number 1, what is this job? Yes, he's a doctor. Perfect. So go ahead and do pictures 2 through 4 and just match the word with the pictures. And when you're done, put down your pencil and we'll go from there, okay? Anybody have any questions? No? Okay. Are we done? Perfect. So who can tell me what job is in picture number 2? A teacher. Right. What about in picture number 3? A police officer. Very good. In picture number 4? A pilot. What does a pilot do? He flies planes. Awesome. Okay, let's look on the next page at section B. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to talk about places this time. So the places where people work. What's in picture number 1? A hospital. Okay, and who works at the hospital? A doctor. Awesome. Let's do these 3, and then we'll review them together at the end. Okay? Is everyone done? Perfect. So in picture number 2, what is this place? A police station. Right. And who works there? Right, a police officer. You have this. This is great. What about in this third picture? Right, it's an airport. And who do we know works at airports? Pilots. Awesome. And then this last picture, where is that? That's a school, right? Like Avalon. It's like where we are right now. And who works there? Perfect. I work there. I'm a teacher. Okay. So let's go to section C, to the things they do. Right. We're going to match the picture with the vocabulary words that tell us what people do when they're at work. So in the first picture, who is this? It's a doctor, right? And he works at a hospital, right? And then he helps sick people. Perfect. Let's do these last 3. And then you can let me know when you're done, okay? Are we all done? Great, let's go over these last 3 together. So the second picture is of a teacher in a school, great. And the teacher teaches students, right. And this third picture, it's a police officer, right. That P sound can be a little hard, huh? It's okay. So it's a police officer, and he works in a police station, perfect, and he catches thieves. Awesome job. Okay, in this fourth picture, it's a pilot, right? And he's in a airplane, not an airport. See the cockpit? And he, what? Flies planes. Perfect. Like I took a plane to come here, and I'm sure you have taken planes too on some of your trips, right? Awesome. So let's turn the page, and we're going to get into pairs like we talked about on Friday. Does everybody remember your buddy? Your buddy's not here? Okay, well then why don't we put the 3 of you in the corner in a group, Does everybody else have a buddy? Okay, perfect. So you guys in the back are just going to have to do this exercise a few times. So we'll give you a little bit extra time, okay? Great. So you're going to get with your buddy, and you're going to look at the picture, and you're going to ask each other the question, and that would match this answer. Does that make sense? So let's look at the first one together. So this person is a veterinarian. You know that by the answer. And so what's the question that would match the answer? Right, you'd say, what is she? Right, or what is her job? Okay, perfect. So let's do these two, or do the next one together, and we'll see how we do. Okay, did you have enough time? Great. So this next question is, what is he? Right, and it's the same thing. They're just two different ways of talking about people's jobs. Great, you guys are getting the hang of this. You're doing such a good job. Let's go over to section B, and we will now give the answers to the questions. So whoever asked the question this time, your friend is going to answer the question. Does that make sense? So you're going to switch places on who answers. Awesome. Okay, so the question is, what does a baker do? The answer is, right, he bakes bread. Okay, let's do the other one. Did everybody answer the question? Awesome job. Okay, we're going to skip C, and let's actually skip D too, and we're going to go to the next page, to the picture study. So let's look at this picture together. Can anybody tell me anything about this picture? What do you see in it? Right, we see bread, and we see a man pulling bread out of an oven, right? Okay, what do you think that oven is? Right, it's very hot. It's turned up to a very high temperature. The bread looks good, yes. I'd like to eat some bread, that sounds great. What else do we see about the baker in the picture? He has a hat, he's in a uniform. And where do you think this is? What is his place? A kitchen, right, perfect. Maybe in a restaurant, maybe in a bakery. I don't think anyone has an oven quite that big at home. At least I don't. But you know, that would be a good guess. Okay, so we've already done number one together. So in your pairs or in your group of three, I want you to answer these questions together, and then we'll go through them. Does that sound good? Okay, you go ahead and answer the questions. I'll be here if you need me. Just raise your hand. Everybody okay? Great. Just put down your pencils when you're finished. Okay, is everyone done? Let's look at these questions together. So, what is his job? Right, but how would you say that? Right, you'd say he is a baker. Perfect. That's a great sentence. And then, where does he work? He works in a kitchen. Right, where are some other places we said he could work? A restaurant, a bakery. Right, perfect. What does he do? He bakes bread. Very good. You guys said that almost in unison. We did what things can you see in the picture? Very good. So what is he making in the picture? We already said he's making, no, not cake. He's making bread. Good job. Okay, let's turn to the last page, and this will be our last exercise for the day, okay? And then we can close our books. So, what can you tell me about this circle right here? What is it? This is a chart, right? So let's do a quick survey in this class of these jobs and see who would want to be what. How many of you would like to be doctors? Perfect. And pilots? Awesome job. Okay, we're going to call this one good, guys. You did a great job. Thank you so much for coming to class and for participating. You're just doing such a wonderful job learning English. I'm so proud of you. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Go ahead and pack up your notebooks. Thanks, guys.